What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be doing my updated everyday makeup routine. I'm going to be starting off with primer. So the first primer I'm going to be using is my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer, which looks like this. So I'm going to be placing this in my T-zone area. It is winter time, so that's why I'm going in with my hydrating. I'm going to be going in with another primer after this. So I'm going to prime my face. So the next primer I'm going to go in with is my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and I'm pretty sure I used this in the first makeup routine, well, everyday makeup routine. I do live by this primer, so I'm going to be putting this in the same spots that I put my Fenty primer. I'm gonna take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Red, lightly go over the dark marks that I have, do little dots over my dark marks, and a little bit here. And then I'm gonna take my Morphe Beauty Blender, yes it is dirty, and I'm just going to try and conceal these marks. Next, I'm going to go in with foundation, and the two foundations I'm going to be using today is my Fenty Beauty in the shade 385. This is her hydrating foundation, and I'm going to be using my Collab foundation in the shade Tawny, and I'm just going to be mixing these two foundations on the back of my hand. Now I'm going to take my same beauty blender and blend out my foundation. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, and I'm going to use this to conceal underneath my eyes. And I learned this today from Painted by Spencer. He says to take your concealer only on the sides of your nose and then right here. So I'm just, instead of bringing it down, he says if you bring your concealer downwards, you're dragging your face down, and now that he says that, I kind of believe it. I'm also going to take this concealer and go around my mouth. The next concealer I'm going to go in with is my Fenty Beauty concealer in the color Caramel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did with the last concealer. This one might make it a little bit harder because of the applicator. I actually haven't used this concealer in a while. I don't know how I feel. It's harder to do this, to apply it the same way with this, like the way that it's set up. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is set my under eyes and everywhere else that I concealed and highlighted. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe setting powder, and this is the shade Banana Rich. Next, I'm going to use the same small fluffy brush, and I'm just going to contour or bronze my forehead and my cheekbones a little bit. The shade that I'm going to use is my Morphe 8H palette, which looks like this. And I'm going to be using the shade Debutante, and I'm going to mix it with the shade Fabulous. And I'm just going to use that to bronze up my forehead a little. Next, I'm going to take a bigger fluffy brush and use this to dust off the excess powder underneath my eyes. Next, I'm going to take my matte setting spray from City Colors, and I'm going to set the bottom half of my face. I'm going to take my Morphe Brow Pomade in the color Chocolate Mousse, and I'm going to start filling in my brows. Now I'm just going to go in with the color Mirage in the same palette, and I'm just going to put this over my lid. Today I'm going to be using lashes from Stasia Rose Boutique, and she sent me 2 styles. First style is in Sugar Baby, and this is what they look like. And then the second style she sent me was in Flutter, which is my favorite ones. I will leave her link down in the description box if you guys want to check her out. Okay, so I'm so mad because I just recorded me putting highlight on my cheeks, you guys, and on my nose, and my mic wasn't even plugged in, so here I am. All I did was apply the same highlight that I used on my eyelids. I'm going to be using this brown lip liner that I got from my local beauty supply store. And I'm going to top that off with this clear gloss from A&B Lavish. And I believe this is the shade Snowflake. I will leave her link down below if you guys are interested in this gloss. Alright you guys, so that is the finished look. This is my would-be everyday makeup look if I wear makeup every day. My natural glam. I really hope you guys like this look. If you guys are interested in where I got this hair from, make sure you check out this video right here. You're definitely going to watch it, and if you didn't, I don't know what you've been doing. So I will see you guys in the next video.